think it's time we both let go. I think it's time we both let go. I think it's time we both let go.
So as you guys know, in the recent Sun and Moon reveals, we have gotten a variety of information about the games. With the new reveals, we have gotten a couple of new Pokemon, information and footage about the trial captains, and the thing that I'm most intrigued about, the Alola forms. Alola forms are essentially different forms of a Pokemon we already know and love, but they're not Mega Evolution. Apparently some Pokemon had to adapt to the environment of the Alola region by changing their physical appearance, typing, and stats. And when they do, it's called their Alola form. We have already seen Alola forms for Pokemon like Sandslash, Ninetales, and Exeggutor, and I can honestly not wait for more. So here are my top 5 wanted Alola forms for Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like rating and subscribe for more Pokemon content. It'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's get right into number 5. In the number 5 spot, we have Arbok. Hawaii, which is what the Alola region is based off of, actually has a very low amount of snakes. In fact, there's only been about 100 snakes found in Hawaii since the year 2000. But one of the more recent findings was on the island of Oahu, which Melee Island in Pokemon Sun and Moon is based off of. Unfortunately, the snake that was found was a boa constrictor, and Arbok is based off of a cobra, so that doesn't really match up, but you see what I mean. Since snakes are so rare in Hawaii, they're actually an invasive species, meaning they have no predators. So I think it'd be cool if Arbok were to gain the fighting type with its Alola form to emphasize that it's a predator. The next Pokemon on the list is going to be Noivern. Now, clearly Noivern is based off of a bat, and there is a Hawaiian species of bat called the hoary bat that is actually endangered. And since the species is endangered, I think it would only be right to shine a little bit of spotlight onto this species of bat. As you guys know, bats are a nocturnal species, meaning that they sleep during the day and come out during the night. So I think it would be cool if Noivern dropped the dragon type and gained the dark type to be a dark and flying type. Now, most bats are nocturnal, so this would relate Noivern's Alola form to most any bat species and not just the Hawaiian hoary bat specifically. But hey, it's good enough. The number 3 spot on the list goes to Bellossom. In Hawaii, a popular form of dancing is hula dancing, and design-wise, Bellossom is based off of a hula dancer. I feel like this just fits so well, and it makes so much sense for Bellossom to receive an Alola form. Bellossom are seen in the anime when they are not in the Alola region, so when they actually are in the Alola region, they could be completely different because of an adaptation they had to make. I think it would be really fitting if Bellossom gained the fairy type to go along with its theme of hula dancing. Obviously, fairy typing doesn't portray dancing exactly, but hula dancing is rather majestic, and fairy type is definitely the most majestic of the types. Next up is Xatu. I honestly couldn't resist putting Xatu on this list. I mean, it's literally based off of a totem pole, and totem poles are very popular in Hawaii. The colors of this Pokemon also mesh very well with the theme of the Alola region, which is very colorful. Since Xatu could definitely be looking more like a totem in its Alola form, I think it should lose the flying type and gain the rock type instead. I think it should gain the rock type because the rock type is the closest thing we have to something hard, except for steel, and even though totems are usually made out of wood, the rock type gets the point across. And in the number 1 spot, we have Durant. In Hawaii, there is actually an invasive and abundant species of ant called the fire ant. And do I even need to say more? I mean, the type I want to give this thing is literally in the species' name. Durant's Alola form would be bug and fire type. This typing would be a very cool combination for Durant, and being that there are only 2 more bug and fire types, this is a pretty unique typing. Durant is a Pokemon that was released in black and white, and it's just been kind of left in the dark ever since, so giving it an Alola form would definitely shine some light on it. And that's gonna do it for this video. If you did happen to enjoy it, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe for more Pokemon content. Remember that this list was in my opinion, so if you think of any other Pokemon that should gain an Alola form, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.